we had some problems with Binance. Otherwise, I would have probably increased my Cardano. You know that Cardano, the one that we love. I did a video on it yesterday. I did give price predictions. You know me, currently, I'm going to be happy with the $3 Cardano. I'm going to be very happy with the $4 Cardano. I'm going to be over the moon with the $5 Cardano. If we start getting into BitBoy predictions of $9 Cardano, I'm going to be happy, but you know, then we're starting to get maybe a little bit parabolic if it happens too quickly. And then, you know, maybe these predictions that a crashing market will come with the bear market. Anyway, we are looking at the BlockFi link down below. Definitely check this out. I also have a link down below to Celsius Networks. I don't know if my KYC has been approved over there. They say it usually only takes a few hours if you don't hear back within like 24, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's the weekend, it's a holiday, so I'm not overly worried about it. I do want to check it out. It does look pretty cool. They have a ton of assets like BlockFi where you can get interest. Over here on BlockFi, you can see I'm earning, like I say, every day we check at a BlockFi check, making about $20, $30 a day on the old BlockFi. It's doing really well. And that's at current prices. You do, like in Bitcoin, you get paid 6% in Bitcoin. The number on the right is the accrued interest. That is accruing daily, and then they pay it out at the beginning of the month. You know, if you're making, right now I'm making like somewhere between $600 and $900. We'll see where this ends up at the end of the month, and we'll watch it going forward. But you know, you start this money starts building up, starts working out for you. Next thing you go, you got a nice little passive income, something that's a great way to build a passive income into your future. Amazing interest rates. Even on your cash, if you're not into the crypto, you can get here you can get 8.6% on your cash. You know, over on the Celsius, let me pull that up really quick. I'm curious to see. I'm going to change my screen really quick. I want to make sure nothing shows up that I don't want to see. But for example, on the GUSD, that's a stable coin on Gemini. You get like 12% on your cash. So, I mean, if you just want to get 12.5%, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, that's amazing. So I don't know, buy coins. Yeah, so my KYC went through. Oh, they do a bank transfer. So this is pretty cool. Check it out, link down below. If you transfer $200 in coins over there for a month, you get $40 in free Bitcoin. Obviously, the sooner you do that, likely the better, because who knows what the price of Bitcoin is going to be in 30 days. So I'm going to transfer some $200 in coins over there so I can get my free $40 in Bitcoin. Hopefully, you know, obviously if you can get your $40 at Bitcoin at 49,000, 48,000, it's going to be a lot better if it's 70, 80, 90,000 in 30 days. And then, like I said, they have a ton of assets you can get interest on. I've seen Digital Asset News is a channel I watch from time to time. He talks about it a lot. He's pretty big on the Celsius network. I did see another tweet randomly on Twitter saying like they're in the beta of the dashboard and it looks amazing. So this is one I want to check out. It's on my radar and maybe it'll turn into something. I'm not sure. How do I get to let me change the screen real quick. So I want to see all the different rewards they have. Yeah, I'm not sure, but they gotta, like, this app needs a little bit of fine tuning. Like, maybe this is it. No, I'm clicking all the different things, and it's just not. I need to make it easier to see that. I mean, maybe I'm just an idiot. That's more likely the case, but it's not widely transparent. I think if I pull it up on the SGG, what is happening? Sir Soothsayer. How you doing, Saint Gang Gang? Good morning. I was just talking about the Celsius network. It's pretty cool. I kind of like it. I mean, I'm gonna check it out. How do you calculate loyalty level? Earnings. Maybe this is it. Oh man, what the hell? They have loans on here. Maybe I can pull it up on the web easier. I know there's a way to see it in the app. Get the app ready. Yeah, let's see. Earn. This is probably going to be the best place to see it, but I'm pretty sure they have it somewhere in the app. Yeah, earn. They got different. So 16.5% on your tether. Having tether kind of scares me. I don't know what's going to happen with that whole, like, New York. Did they ever finish figuring that out? Tether going to be okay? They still going after tether? Here we go. So here's all the different ones. So you have to have Celsius going in here, and I think different amounts get the higher interest rate. But even at the lower interest rate, it's pretty good. I mean, so BlockFi is a little bit better at the normal rate, but you can increase that up. Oh, Binance. Yeah, I need to maybe move my Binance. No, that's BUSD. That's not the same as BNB. That's a bummer. But look at this. 12.5 to 16.5% just on dollars. If you're not, if you just want to earn money. Gold, same thing, 5.5 to 7. And they've got a lot more. Look at all these different coins. So this is one thing that's interesting. They've got a lot more coins than BlockFi. As of right now, I currently trust BlockFi more. That being said, when it comes to all this stuff, please remember that this stuff is not insured. It is riskier. I am not 100% sure, but I think if it's in a stable coin, it is FIDC, SIPC, whatever, insured. Possibly, definitely do your own due diligence on that. Anyway, enough about Celsius. Let's hop over to take a quick look at the markets, and then we're going to talk about that little chili dipper, that little shake and bake we had in the market last night. I don't know if you guys were up because it happened pretty quick, but I was watching Shameless, and it kind of ruined watching one of my favorite shows. So, as we always talk about, this crypto market is highly volatile. Drinking coffee, how are you? Yeah, I'm drinking my coffee too, no milk. What does Ivan say? Once you go black, you never go back. Yeah, no, I'm new to Celsius too. Like I said, I watched this guy, Digital Asset News. He's a pretty no hype guy, down to earth. Pretty big into the crypto market. I have a lot. I mean, his views align with mine in many ways, and yours, I would assume. But yeah, no, it seems really cool. He invests a lot of, like, I think he uses it over BlockFi, and he even has a lot of Celsius tokens. Ian Tubby in the house, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna take a look at my spreadsheet. I was down pretty bad too. But man, like, I am new to the crypto game, but I've been in the stock market game for a lot. And I preach it all the time. You've got to be ready for that volatility. That's why most people can't handle the cryptocurrency market. It is still very, very, very early, in my opinion, on this bull market. But the later you get in, so like if you just got in recently, that shake and bake, like say you were buying Cardano at 80 cents or 90 cents and your Bitcoin's at 49,000 and your Ethereum's at 18,000. That comes in and it's going to be tough. And I know there was a lot of panicking out there. Me, I looked, I saw my profit and loss had gone from 100,000, a little over 100,000 to like 80,000, like that. It's like, whatever, I tweeted, this is the dump before the pump, and I went to bed. Yeah, great discounts. Good morning, brother. So I did try to buy more Cardano last night. I'm like, F it. It was at like 69 cents. Are you freaking kidding me? And at that point, I'm like, man, how low is this thing going to go? And I've discussed, quite frequently that I'm pretty heavily invested in cryptocurrency right now, to the point where I gotta really watch myself. Yeah, I really gotta watch myself for the next thing if the cryptocurrency market does hit a big 95% correction. Old Tom's not going to be happy on the streams, let me tell you that, because old Tom's going to be saying things like, well, I guess I ain't moving out of this house, and I guess we're going back to paycheck for a little while, and I guess we're going to have to wait for this rebound. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. So I was watching, so there's another YouTuber, I like watching his streams. His name is Blockchain Bulls with a Z. He, interesting take. He's been in it for a while. He definitely knows the cryptocurrency market better than me because he's been in it longer. And he's in IT, so you know, any IT bro, how you doing out there? I'm giving him full credit. He said he thought it was due to an article FUD put on Bitcoin.com saying some analyst said that the United States government's not going to allow companies to continue to put Bitcoin on their treasury. But I read the article, and the article was like from 1 to 2 weeks ago. But the dude saying that on CNBC said that like a week ago, and then this article came out last night. I don't know if that played into it or not, honestly, because it was across the board. And it wasn't really like, no one was talking about it on Twitter, and you didn't really see it in the news. So whether or not that played into the dump last night, I have no idea. Personally, I think it was probably a bit of manipulation, some well attacks, dumping it, because I personally think this is going to be a pretty big week for cryptocurrency. I think we're going to pump this week. We've already started to see. Let's real quick. So I just wanted to recap. You know, we did a future open yesterday. The Nasdaq's still hovering around 50 points. So I just wanted to, looking like we should be moving up this week in the stock market. So we will get back to that tomorrow at 6:25 a.m. PST. Let's hop over to the spreadsheet. As I mentioned, man, this 102,000. This number I'm up right now was down to like 80,000 last night. I'm like, well, you know, that's what you get into. Heard rumors. Ian says heard rumors that it was an Asian investor taking profits, but I haven't. Yeah, so I don't like it was. The thing is like, let me pull up my Kraken. Release the Kraken. Kraken's one of my go-to apps to just kind of check pricing. All right, let's see. Probably gotta mirror this dog again. Smash up the likes for me, guys. Every little bit helps. Smash up the likes. Yeah, so you could see like everything was just, now it's not, but last night it was like these lines. Every single cryptocurrency was like they just fell off a cliff. DOT back up to $28. It was down to $23. Cardano back up to 86 cents. It was down to 69 cents. Doge, it was down to like 5 cents. Bitcoin, Ethereum was down. How low did it get? I forget now. 15-minute. What's that to the day? And look at that wick, man. Look at that wick with a low of $1,666, 666, the devil. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. Again, I tried buying more Cardano. Binance wouldn't let me because they couldn't handle all the panic. And so I tried getting it. It hit 69 cents and then it started kind of rebounding pretty fast. I'm like, is this a dead cat? I don't know. Screw it. Like you can see, I have 96,000 Cardano. Now almost 97,000. I want to get that. My OCD is kicking in, and I do think Cardano is going to the moon. So I did want to get that to 100,000. So I tried buying some last night, tried a couple times, and then of course Binance couldn't handle it. I wish these guys would get their infrastructure beefed up a bit more. You know, they're making enough money. So I don't know what the problem is. It just every time that kind of movement happens. So I do think it was some kind of well activity, some kind of shorting. I don't know shorting, but definitely dumping before the pump. Just trying to grab one nice little piece across the board and everything that they have. But again, I don't know if bots were involved, but I think it was a dump before the pump. We'll see. Again, I think we're going to move up this week. Bitcoin still hovering around that 48,000 level. Ethereum still hanging around that 1,800. Something they've just kind of been in a pretty big trend for a while, and I'm okay with that. Like, even if I'm wrong, even if it doesn't pump this week, I'm okay with it consolidating for a while. We have our, the RSI, the overbought levels were really high and everything. Give this time to chill, give it time to cool off. I've already gone on record saying that I personally think this year is different. All the Bit Boys, all the Ivans, and all the, the other big YouTubers can call me an idiot. I'm a noob. You know what? You're right. And I'm willing to be dynamic about it. So I am currently saying this year is different. That being said, if we start seeing some action where these things start going parabolic, then I'm going to immediately flip to, yeah, man, it's going to crash. We're going back to a bear market. We're going back to a bear market cycle. More than likely, though, and it just depends on how parabolic it goes, to be honest. But if it goes crazy parabolic with the same type of percent move it did in 2017, it could be a pretty big pullback, though I don't think it'll be more than, like, say, 60% this time, 70%. Which is a lot better than 90%, but it's still going to be pretty bloody. Along with that down move last night, a lot of people got caught because they probably had on stop losses, and that's gonna add to that downward move. I highly discourage stop losses in both the stock market and most definitely in crypto. And the easiest way, in my opinion, and this is my philosophy, again, this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what I do. If you put in stop losses, you're eventually going to get stopped out, and then the thing is going to move up faster and you're going to be down. Overall, you're going to be down. Anyway, that's my opinion. There's scams, whether it's in the stock market or whether it's in cryptocurrency. These things can be seen. The big boys can see where all these stop losses are, and they can dump it, they can trigger them, and they can gobble it back up. And what's worse in the crypto market is they can short it, they can leave it shorted down. Board shooting in the house. How you doing, brother? Reef. Oh, man. Yeah, Reef. Actually, so I'm going to talk a bit about Reef tonight. I was saying a look. I didn't, so I'm getting really, so I want to talk about Reef and NFTs tonight. So I'll probably be live streaming about 5:30 PST. I'll give you a bit of a primer. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Dogecoin's another one I kind of want to, I've been considering buying some. So Reef, I do have some Reef. Let me pull up my iPhone again. Let's pull up the old Coinbase wallet. So recently I bought over on Uniswap. If you guys aren't using Uniswap, man, you're going to miss out on some big gains, because Engine and Reef are two of the coins I bought over there lately. I like them a lot. I want to get more of both. Reef I like because it's on the Polkadot network. I obviously think the Polkadot network is going to be huge. I'm much more of the Cardano ADA army. I'm also very, 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 very bullish on NFTs, and we'll discuss this more tonight. Altcoin Daily did a good video, and where they had, I'm brain farting. Mark Cuban was on like some Spotify podcast, and he pointed out something that I didn't even think about. Is one of the reasons Ethereum is he's so bullish on Ethereum is because NFTs are going to explode, and NFTs are pretty much all on Ethereum. Well, to just give you a bit of a primer, NFTs are on the roadmap for Reef, so that's very, very exciting. But yeah, I'm very bullish on Reef. Dogecoin, man, Dogecoin, like I had bought some of that just because it was cool to be able to get like tens of thousands of it. Like, I don't know, I had like 20,000 of it for like $30 or something back last year. I ended up selling it when it went to like 3 or 4 cents. Kind of regret it. But if Elon's going to keep pumping this thing and he keeps acting like he wants to implement it at Tesla, and usually when Elon hints about things, things come true. Oh, excuse me, coffee burp. So I mean, he almost basically, like, if this was stock markets, his tweet like Bitcoin was inevitable, but it was borderline like breaking SEC rules, right? Like when that guy tweets little things like that, he's helping the small guy out. He's letting him know that it's, he's not joking around. And I don't know that he's joking around with Dogecoin either. He keeps talking about it. He keeps talking about how I think he wants to implement it. That dude might actually want to make it the cryptocurrency of Mars. Who the hell knows? But so Dogecoin has a little bit of a dip right now. Well, now it was down to like 5 cents last night, and I considered buying some just because the dude's gonna continue to pump it. So it's a much riskier right now. It's currently much riskier, in my opinion, than like your Cardanos, your Polkadots, and your BNBs, and I'm extremely bullish on, and your Ethereums. But hello, Christian. Good morning. How you doing? Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I live stream all the time. Not looking to get famous. I'm just looking to hang out and chat with a bunch of like-minded people. Revolt. I don't know that I've heard of that one. Let's take a look. Man, there's so many cryptocurrencies out there. It's impossible to keep up with it. I was watching my favorite YouTuber. I'm kidding, but BitBoy. I think it was last night, and he had some dude on. I forget where he was from. I think somewhere over in Europe or something. And he was talking about the Polkadot network. It was a good video, and one of the coins he talked about was ChainX, and I kind of like that one. I think they're gonna IDO or whatever the hell they call it sometimes lately. So Revolt doesn't come up. What is this? Anyway, I think it's ChainX. It's one I want on my radar too. It's 329. They're gonna have so I'm gonna look more into it this week, but you have to buy it on MXC. I don't even know if that's something that you can do in the United States. I'm assuming you can. And then they're gonna airdrop some other coin. So this definitely looks interesting. I'm not saying this isn't financial advice. I'm not buying it yet, but it's definitely on my radar. So pretty interesting. Revolt. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. Is it a crypto? Is this it? No, KuCoin. Let's try Google. Revolt crypto. A Revolut? Oh, they haven't ICO'd yet. Buy and hold. Is it Revolut? Is that it? No, but we'll put it on the radar. For sure. Buy and hold. Revolut. Revolut adds. Yeah, well, I mean, what do we need to know? Tell us about it. Is it just another go from cash to crypto in seconds? Purchasing Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin is all right. So far, I'm not seeing anything that is overly exciting. And there's millions of apps that do this. So I don't know, man. Is there something we need to know? Is this the right thing? All right, let's take a look at what's going on. It looks like we're down a little bit again. So it looks like Bitcoin, where are we at? Bitcoin, the Bitcoiners is pulling back a little. It was over 48,000. Ethereum was over 1,800. Where is it at right now? Back down. So I don't know. Maybe a pretty boring day. It is President's Day. I do believe those crazy Asians come back today, but they probably have a nice little hangover. Doge, SGG says Doge has mainly traded at, for 3 years, 0.0, with a few smaller pumps. Be careful. There are so many there. Yeah. So no, I agree, but I think Doge has like a new support level of around 5 cents, as crazy as that is. And my gosh, man, like, kind of wish I would have bought some yesterday. But you know what? I'm trying to be mechanical, whether it's the stock market where I don't trade penny stocks for a reason. And I'm trying to do the same thing in the cryptocurrency market, though. As you can see, I do have some smaller caps. Oh, they're still pretty like blue chippy. I mean, they're not as blue chip in my opinion, is your Cardano. If you look at my percentages, Bitcoin's 25%, Cardano is 28%, and Ethereum's 36%. And then Binance coin is BNB is probably my fourth most bullish coin, and that's already dropped way down to 2%. Though I do want to buy more Binance coin. I do think that's going to do really well. And then everything else is very, very small. Oh, Polkadot's 4.6%. So it goes Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, though I love Cardano the most, and then like Polkadot and Binance. And then after that, it's small stuff. I'm very bullish on Theta. I do want to get more Theta. I think Theta is an amazing opportunity because it's so freaking hard to buy right now. I'm sorry, I don't have my desktop up. So I think Theta is a really good opportunity because I think it's going to come to major exchanges soon. And if you put in the groundwork to buy that now, that could pay off handsomely. So I'm probably going to buy some more Theta. So right now I'm also mostly focused on finding the best NFT plays, and NFTs are I think those are going to be the biggest explosion. I mean, in general, cryptocurrency is going to be an amazing year in 2021, but I think the best opportunities right now, if you can find them, are a couple good NFTs and add them to your bag. Yeah, no, man, I don't know enough about it, but I didn't see anything that just like blew me away right off the bat. But that doesn't mean I'm not missing something. If I'm missing something, let me know. In my opinion, again, not financial advice. You're looking at my spreadsheet. And if there's stuff out there that I should be in, I'm all ears. I want to hear about it, but this is where I'm putting my money. Everything on here I believe in a lot. A few of the like Decentraland. Of the ones I would say are way more risky that I'm unsure about would really just be Decentraland, but I think that one's going to do well. And then Polkastarter, I should have bought that when I wanted to. That thing's already kind of out of control. And Reef, I like Reef a lot, and there's, like I said, NFTs are on the roadmap. I definitely like that more. But those are the two that I would probably say are the riskiest on here. But for the most part, I think all these, like I had some Aave, and I like Aave a lot. I just think there's better opportunities. So I did dump Aave for BNB, and I think BNB is one of the best plays on the board, though it's a bit riskier. I think Cardano is, in my opinion, the safest moon play on the board. There's definitely a bunch of cryptos out there that are going to 1000x whatever plus, but man, picking those right and timing those is going to be really hard. I mean, you got to go find some crazy obscure small cap, and if you do that, I mean, the chance of you picking the one or two and then, it's just like penny stocks, if not, a bit riskier. So you got to be really careful with that game. Nothing wrong with speculating on stuff like that. Just keep it very small percentages. Even me, right? Like, again, I like all these plays I'm in a lot, but a very, very small percentage of my portfolio. And I do have to refrain myself for just going out and buying a bunch more. Man, it's addicting. I can't have enough of this cryptocurrency right now. What is Tesla doing? Like, I'm half tempted to look at the markets tomorrow and say, all right, Tesla, what can I get? Like, what can I get for a 900 call? $2,700. Yes, give me that money. And if Tesla goes to $900, I get called out, and then I have $90,000 more to put in cryptocurrency. But I'm trying to keep my sanity here because, just like cryptocurrency, I think Tesla is still going to the moon. I think Tesla, currently at an 800 billion market cap, is easily going to be multi-trillion, and it's much, much, much safer play right now. All right, anyone, thanks for coming to the channel. Please hit those like buttons. Comment down below what your favorite altcoins are. I will be back later today, probably about 5:30 PST. We'll do another stream. I'll definitely be back tomorrow, 6:25 a.m. PST, to do the stock market open. We'll talk stocks, futures, options. We're definitely going to talk that cryptocurrency market. I do plan to talk a little bit more about NFTs and Reef tonight. I got to get to work. Love you guys all, and peace.